Then again in 2018, I was endorsed by the Libertarian Party of California. So I am highly recognized by the party for my advocacy of libertarianism. I'm a decade-long civil rights activist that has fought the police department and law officials, not physically, but through the law system to fight for our rights and liberty. So I'm doing that now as a candidate for mayor of Fresno. Hopefully the people of Fresno will elect me on March 3rd. Woo! We have our work cut out for us as libertarians. And it is a big draw to where if you put in that work, you'll see it immediately. I'm starting to see that in my nonpartisan race, where money has been poured into the top two candidates. The leading candidate is the police chief, who's a Republican. And on the flip side, we have a prosecutor for the district attorney's office, who's a Democrat. So, of course, the top two parties are pouring money into both of their candidates, but this forum that I'm telling you guys that I was invited to this week, I was present, the Democratic candidate was present, but the Republican was not. And this was a youth forum held by several youth groups in the city of Fresno. And of course, they're out there being the speakers for the youth, his record as police chief. So I'm starting to see the benefits of that, because with him being non-existent, now those people that were considering voting for him, they're seeing me show up, speaking more conservatively about some of the policies he would probably advocate for, and now they're shifting towards supporting me. And after those types of events, I'm having them come up to me and say, hey, you're that guy I seen on Facebook that was running around town putting up signs on your own. I don't have as much money as they have, but I'm finding out in a place like Fresno, where it's a big city, but it's a small town. Everybody knows everybody, word of mouth gets around. So a lot of people are finding out about me simply because people are talking about me.
Trying to leverage those events. It sounds like earned media was not there.
No.
No.
Oh yes, they were.
Oh, they are. Okay,
they
great.
were, but they didn't want to talk about it. They more so talked about how the candidate wasn't present. They didn't talk about anything that the candidate spoke about on stage.
Well,
so
did they use your name or image?
No, they did not.
Okay.
They used the picture of all of the candidates on stage and mentioned me in name, but they didn't talk about any of the policies discussed or our positions on it, etc. But as I'm saying, I'm reaping the benefits of that. So it's more so about us showing up. That's half the battle, like he said. But we got to put in that work. I spent every waking moment on my campaign. I really am a one-man show. I put up all of my videos on Facebook. I do all of the editing for them and put them out on social media. And it takes a team of people. I wish I had people like Boomer, behind me. But they're hard to find. So if you're out there, please definitely look into investing into your candidates, because it may not take the money to win. Who knows what can happen, because a lot of people, they're looking at, again, these top two candidates, and they're looked at unfavorably. They want somebody completely different. So if I win without any money spent, it would be quite the miracle. But yet at the same time, it would be an opportunity for the libertarians to stake represent. And that's what we want to do, is always show up. And as a voter, you're going to vote whoever you vote for. So you have people that vote down the party line, and they're going to vote Democrat, whoever that vote for, or Republican. So a libertarian is going to vote for who they vote for, or independent, or no party preference. So when it comes to us getting those types of people that are sick of the two-party system, it's more easier now than ever before. They kind of made it easy. We just have to let them know what is fueling us. And it is that we really do want to free the people. We want to get back to the basics of what this country is supposed to be. And that's a republic. not a democracy as many want to believe. Yes, we have democratic processes to our country, but most people are uneducated as to the governmental process whatsoever. You know, this youth forum that I did, a lot of the students there didn't even know who the mayor was, the current mayor. So, you know, how can they even be involved in, you know, supporting the system altogether if they're completely unaware of how it works? So it starts first with us educating them as well in that process and how it works, as well as motivating them to actually vote. Especially if it's a first-time voter, we can get a lot of those people. They really are sick of the two-party system. I got a lot of people that are supporting me that are telling me this will be their first time voting. You know, they're 17, 18, 45, you know. This is their first time voting, and they'll be voting Libertarian. So that says a lot for what I'm doing for the party, as well as for Libertarianism altogether.
Nickolas, when they tell us we're splitting the vote, the right answer is thank you.
Exactly right. Right. That's what I'll start saying. I met Devontae during my campaign for governor of California during 2018. And, that's what I kind of want to let you guys know about what I do, because it kind of gets frowned upon by the Libertarian Party because I don't have any money. I hit the streets and I engage with the community directly, one-on-one, face-to-face, so they know who I am. It's a different approach, I know, but I want to prove that it doesn't take money to win elections. You have a lot of people out there that want to get money out of politics. So if we can, like the Bernie cracks, you know, it's sad because he actually has millions of dollars, you know, so it's kind of oxymoron, you know, but yeah, for those people are sick of the two-party system and truly really do want to get money out of politics, they're looking at candidates such as myself, or grassroots candidates, someone that doesn't have the money, that's again earning their vote. And during my campaign for governor, I had heard about the unfortunate circumstance where his brother was shot and killed by Sacramento police in his grandparents' backyard, and was encouraged to want to again let him know that there is a true representative that wants to speak up for we the people and the atrocities that we experience, especially being people of color. You know, in the Black and brown communities, we are heavily targeted by law enforcement, unfortunately, and the criminal justice system. When we talk about reforming that, how can we get it done right now? We the people of the community, we don't want to wait 4 years. We don't want to wait 8 years, or 16 years, or 12 years, or 2 years. We want it right now. And when situations like what happened to his brother, it, you know, struck a chord in me to where I felt like I needed to reach out to him and let him know that I'm there to make that happen for him right now. And helping him during that time, work through his grief on helping me with my campaign for governor, he then spiraled off to do his own community you know, involvement, and to where now he's been appointed as, you know, a committee member by the mayor of Sacramento. So those seeds of liberty, when planted carefully, they can sprout a very big
Here.
you know, and that's the thing, is we got to stop looking at those seeds as more so being as, I don't know, what other kind of seed takes a long time.
There you go.
We can look at it as more so, as Michael Pickens said, like a bamboo shoot. You know, you drop it in the ground and it may take 4 years, but when it grows, it's going to sprout and hit the ceiling, hit the heavens. And that's what we want. You know, plant that seed right now of liberty. It's going to hit the heavens.